Yo, what's going on everybody? Today we'll be doing an unboxing and a little bit of a review and setup video of the Samsung Odyssey G3 24-inch. It is on sale right now on Amazon for only $110, so make sure to go get it down below. I will link it in the description. This is the latest model that is 180Hz, so hopefully you guys enjoyed this. We're going to get into the unboxing right now. As you guys can see, this is the box you will be getting if you buy the 24-inch model. We went for the 24-inch model just because it's a little bit better for 1080p than 27-inch, but over here you guys can see we do have the power supply brick. This is basically, you're gonna use this to kind of power the monitor, but we're just going to put that aside for now. Don't worry, I'll guide you guys through everything. Over here you guys can see is the stand, or the base of the stand, and I have to say they really packaged these things quite good because it took me a while just to remove all the packaging. But it looks really stylish. I have to say it's a little bit of an upgrade from the old previous 2021 model that we did an unboxing last year, or not last year, very long time ago. But yeah, you get this pack over here with some HDMI cables along with a power cord. Over here is just your basic like instruction manual. You guys can pause the video right here if you guys need this for some reason, but don't worry because this video will basically guide you guys step for step how to basically set up this monitor. Over here you guys can see is another part of the monitor, and this is basically the rest of the stand, I believe. Also very well packaged, which is also good, but I don't know how to feel about that because on the videos, guys, it's kind of difficult to unbox. But over here you guys can see it's a little bit of adjustable. We'll get into the stand later and test the adjustability and see if it's actually worth the price, of course, for the stand, or you're gonna have to update to a VESA mount later on. Over here you guys, you basically just get these things. I think this is the iconic Odyssey back panel or something. I don't know, it's for decoration, but looks pretty cool if you place it on the back of the monitor. We will do that a little bit later. I'll also show you guys how to add them to the back of your monitor. This is just the other piece of it. It's basically like a circle or something like that. And yeah, that's basically it for the unboxing. Or is it? We're still going to unbox the biggest part of the unboxing, the Samsung Odyssey G3. I'm really excited for this monitor, guys. Honestly, you guys can see it's very well packaged over here, and we're going to quickly unbox this monitor, and we are going to take it out of the packaging. Luckily, it is not as packaged as the other items, so we can actually enjoy this part of the unboxing. As you guys can see, very gamer vibe design for the back side of this monitor. You get, of course, your few ports on the monitor for connectivity and stuff. We'll get back into that later as well. We get a menu controller button over there at the bottom, and this is how the bottom looks, as you guys can see, or the front of the screen, which also kind of looks cool. I really like the gaming design. This is my hand for a 24-inch monitor. My hands are very big, but you guys can get an idea of the size of this monitor. Really good sizing. I really like 24-inch monitors, especially 1080p ones. Over here you guys can see is the power cord that we talked about earlier. So basically you just plug this point in here, and it's very easy to kind of just like connect your power cable over there. And basically there is two cables in here, a HDMI cable and a display port, which is so cool for a budget monitor to include like both types of cables. That is not really seen in a lot of brands. I remember I unboxed the Odyssey G5 and I really didn't get like anything besides the, I think the HDMI, no, not the HDMI, the display port. So I didn't get a HDMI cable, which is pretty cool that this monitor included it. But guys, before we continue, make sure to subscribe to the channel right now, guys, because we need more subscribers to continue these videos. But over here you guys can see is a USB port, we have a display port, then we have a HDMI port, we have a 3.5mm headphone jack or for your speakers, then we have the power cable back there, this is the stand, as you guys can see. So basically this is the basically the part of the stand you're gonna have to connect the base and the upper arm of the stand, okay? So you guys can see, you can just do like I do and basically place your monitor on a soft surface. It doesn't really matter, but yeah, there you go. You just don't want to scratch your monitor. It's very important. You just basically tighten this screw over here. I'm just gonna use this quick Phillips screwdriver just to make sure it's secured, and that's basically it for the stand. Over here at the bottom, you guys can see there is a little bit of a switch or a lever or something. They're basically going to line up this back part of the stand to those holes up there, as you guys can see, and then just lightly basically lower it, and basically now you press this lever and it will basically just slide in, and it's really easy to remove as well. So really like the basically the fact that you don't really need any screws or anything. It makes it a lot easier. This is how it looks, guys, or so far, but we're gonna add some cool features to the back. As you guys can see, this is the gaming stuff I talked about, the iconic Odyssey circle. Over here, you guys can see, basically just click these two together and you just line up the holes back there, guys, and then you basically just turn it till it basically clicks or something, and then it's basically secured. It was kind of difficult to install it, but then I kind of figured it out. There you go. And this is how your monitor will look once you basically or if you're done with everything, basically the install part of this video, which is kind of difficult, but don't worry, hopefully guys basically found it easy, because I tried to make it as simple as possible, okay? Over here, you guys can see is a adjustability on the stand, and this is very good because you guys can actually read comments like this. You can turn it, so you cannot turn it to the left side for some reason, which kind of sucks, but I mean, it's still pretty good for a budget monitor to have an adjustable stand like this, because more expensive ones don't really come with adjustable stand. This is the display quality, guys. I really tried my best to show you guys the display quality. This is a VA panel, and it's a cheaper one at that, so it's kind of difficult to get the display quality on camera. You guys will see later in the video. Basically, when you point your phone to a TV, you guys know how that basically reacts. It's the same with my camera. You basically see the screen LEDs or something. I don't know, you guys can see it clearly over here in the gaming test we're gonna do, but we're gonna play some Fortnite at 1080p 180 hertz. Please just remember to set your monitor down below. There's like this button, make sure to put it on 180 hertz, because I actually forgot about that and I basically couldn't figure it out. But yeah, you need to put that on 180 hertz and then go to Windows settings or your PlayStation 5 or whatever, and then set the hertz to 120 or 180. But over here, you guys can see what I'm talking about. Basically, on Fortnite and some other pictures here, you basically get very clear quality screens. This is probably how you guys will see it. I tried to kind of show you guys properly, but of course, this is how it looks on camera, or if you point your phone to the monitor, because it's a cheaper VA panel, guys. More expensive displays kind of doesn't have this effect when you basically take your phone or a camera to kind of show the screen. It doesn't have that like lines. I don't know, you guys know what I mean, but yeah, basically the display quality is pretty good on the Samsung Odyssey G3. Nothing to complain about here, guys. Accurate colors mostly, and the brightness could be a little bit better, but for the price, I mean, guys, we're really not gonna complain, especially with my bright lights, and it's still doing pretty good. Response time is pretty good as well. But yeah, this is basically just a quick setup video and unboxing and a little bit of a review. I'll do the big review in like a month's time, then you guys can basically watch that. So make sure to check this monitor out on Amazon. I will link it down below, so go get it over there, guys. You guys can see some more detailed specs over there. But hopefully, guys, enjoyed this video. I did another review and unboxing on the Samsung Odyssey G5. It will be in the right side corner right now if you guys want to go check that video out. Thank you guys so much for watching. See you guys in the next one. Peace out.